InDesign has a very unique feature called a section marker, and section markers would be used for chapter names as an example. To create a section marker, I'll go to the Pages panel, and I do have my pages viewed horizontally. That way you fit more in the panel. In the Pages panel, I'll double-click on A Master, and here I have the page number already added, but what I'd like to do is put the chapter name above this rule at the top of the page. So I'll grab my Type tool, and I'll start close to the bottom of that rule, and I'll click and drag to create a text field above the rule. My smart guides in green are letting me know that my width exactly matched my margins and my page number box and the rule. When I let go, you don't want to type the word section here or even the name of the chapter. I'll choose from my Type menu, Insert Special Character, Markers, and Section Marker. And when you choose Section Marker, the word section appears. I will center it and hit Control-A or Command-A to select all, and I'll change it to a font that I'm using in this document. Now, if you forget what fonts you're using, you could choose Type and Find Font, and I'm using Caslon Pro and Garamond Pro. I think I'll go with Garamond Pro, Italic. So I'll go to the G sections and choose Adobe Garamond Pro, or I can type G-A-R, there we go, and I'll choose Italic. And I'll make it a bit bigger. I think I'll choose 18 points. Now, if I double-click back on page 1, nothing appears there for now, which is safer than having a template that says chapter name goes here or section name goes here. This document has custom numbers, so you'll see that page 1 is the 4th physical page of the document. I'll choose from my Layout menu, Numbering and Section Options, and this chapter is called A Scandal in Bohemia. When I click OK, A Scandal in Bohemia goes as the chapter title, and if I double-click on 2, double-click on 3, it will continue to the end of the chapter. If I double-click on what is page I, the Table of Contents page, I can choose Layout, Numbering and Section Options, and I can type Table of Contents. Once we generate our table of contents, I can actually remove this marker that says Contents. So I've got 2 sections in this book, the Table of Contents section and the first chapter, A Scandal in Bohemia. Now I'll double-click on page 18, the last page in the document, and I'll hit the New Page button, and I'm going to pour in Chapter 2. Before I pour in Chapter 2, in paragraph styles, I'm going to make sure I'm on the body style. That way, the text will come in pre-formatted. I've actually built a nested style that finds the quote marks and italicizes text because there's a lot of conversation in this book. So I'll choose File, Place. I'll place the Sherlock Holmes Chapter 2 text, and I'll hold down my Shift key to make sure that I get autoflow, that all the text pours in, and in the Pages panel, I've now got 30 pages. I'll double-click to get inside the text box and do a Select All, Command-A, or Control-A. And in paragraph styles, it's not fully obeying my body style, so I'll clear out any overrides. Perfect. Then I'll click on Adventure 2 and choose Heading 1. And this is the red-headed league. So I'm going to delete, put a little divider in, the M dash, Type, Insert Special Character, hyphens and dashes, M dash. And I'll triple-click on this line and clear overrides to make sure it's all on the same line. Then, to name this chapter, which is a section technically, I'll choose Layout, Numbering and Section Options, and I'm going to choose Style 1, 2, 3, 4. The cover of this book was a letter A, a little a, so it always picks up the style of the cover. I want it to keep numbering in a linear fashion, so it stays 18 and 19. And I'll type the Red-Headed League, which is just fun for me since I am one. And I'll click OK, and now the section marker dynamically changes to the Red-Headed League for the remainder of this chapter until I tell it to start a new section. And that is your overview of adding a placeholder on the master page that is basically a code that grabs the name of the section that you put in by going to the page where the chapter starts or the section starts and choosing Layout, Numbering, and Section Options. The last note I should make is the start of every section gets a little triangle above it. So that makes document navigation very easy so that you could see where your sections or chapters start.